This ex-convict on his first day at work poured boiling water on his boss's leg just to test if he really couldn't feel anything. He also, while watching the beautiful assistant, missed the boss's mouth. He even gave the boss a shave, but before that he teased him in all sorts of ways. However, surprisingly, the boss not only didn't fire him, but instead offered him a high salary to stay. This is a true story. Felipe, a billionaire, was paralyzed for life after a skydiving accident. He could only move his head, so he decided to hire a caregiver for himself. Many people with excellent resumes came to apply. Some graduated from famous schools and some were very experienced. However, Felipe didn't like any of them. Instead, he chose Dries, who actually knew nothing about nursing and had even been arrested for robbing a jewelry store. He had come to apply for the job only to get a termination letter so he could apply for government benefits. However, Felipe liked him because he treated him as an equal. He offered Dries a 1-month trial period to let him think it over. The next day, Dries came as agreed. At first, he wanted to take the termination letter and leave. Nanta gave him a tour of the mansion and finally showed him the room that had been carefully prepared for him. Dries was initially uninterested in the job, but when he entered the bathroom, he realized that he couldn't refuse. Dries accepted the job willingly, but he wasn't very trustworthy. Felipe almost fell due to his own negligence. He also fell asleep on the job and put liquid soap on Felipe's head and shampoo on his feet. When he was treating him, he shoved food directly into Felipe's eyes while watching the assistant. He fell from the flesh-colored bandages on Felipe's leg and said that Felipe looked a little feminine. He even refused to help him in the bathroom. His friend Antonio didn't understand why Felipe would hire a thug, saying that such a person simply had no compassion. Then he said that it was exactly what he wanted. The normality with which Dries treated him was what made him feel good. Dries never considered Felipe to be disabled. The other day he refused to take Felipe in the back of the adapted car, so he took off the cover of the sports car to take Felipe in the front seat and listen to the roar of the engine together. He also politely kicked out the neighbor who always blocked the exit from Felipe's parking lot. However, it was this unreliable caregiver who changed Felipe's life forever.